Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today there's not going to be much. I just wanted to talk about some things about you starting out as a beginner and some advice to people who already ride bikes and stuff. There have been many accidents. There's always been many accidents, and recently one of my brother's friends lost his life due to an accident, and it was because one reason I don't really know what happened, but from what I could see, he wasn't wearing a helmet and he kinda just used the front brake. I think the bike completely flipped off and he hit his head. He sadly passed away. It's kind of a sad thing to lose people for stuff like these. So I just wanted to give a few advices for you guys who are starting out. When you're starting out, just get a second-hand bike or something with a low cc, like a 150 or 200, 250 or something like that, and just learn in calm roads. Don't try to go fast or whatever. When you're learning, you don't really have to go anywhere. If you want to go somewhere, just take public transport and then use that and stuff. Using your bike when you have no experience on it, it's a bit risky for you, and people will feel sad, and like you don't know how many people will be hurted by losing you. So just keep yourself safe and stuff like that. And the main thing is, the problem with people in India is you guys don't have safety gear. The simplest of safety gear is helmets, and most of the times I don't see anyone with helmets. When I used to learn the bike, I used to go to college without helmets a couple of times. I've done that mistake myself many times, but after seeing some of these accidents, you should watch these. You should watch the news. You should watch people dying, so that you know what is the consequence of you doing that. Get a helmet, even if it's a cheap helmet, even if you can't afford a good helmet, even if it's a cheap helmet, something is there to protect your head. So just get an helmet, get a pair of gloves if you can. Just try to invest money in more and more safety. The more safety you get, the more safer you will be. Once you are experienced enough to upgrade your bike, if you're gonna upgrade a bike, instead of jumping to bikes, I'm telling from my own experience, used to not wear helmets, directly jump from a 180 to a 650 with less experience of riding bikes. So I'm telling you with my own experience, it is hard if you're not safe. I was safe, that's why I'm still here. But if you're not safe, you're definitely gonna lose a limb, or you're gonna lose your life. Either one. So yeah, try to be as safe as possible. So when you're upgrading the bike, go level by level, because see, these are Indian roads. There's definitely something happening every now and then. A dog might just run in front of you, and when you're at high speeds, even if it's an emergency, you don't really have to go at such high speeds, which your bike can't handle, because lower cc's, people push the bike so hard when they're at high speeds. It's so unnecessary, and you don't know what will happen. It's just messed up. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is, be safe, gear up when you're going on long rides. You don't necessarily have to gear up completely, because look, I just came out for a simple ride and I just have my gloves on, my helmet on. This is like bare minimum. You just need this if you're just going out for a ride and stuff like that. You don't need much. But if you're going for long rides, jackets with padding, gloves with padding. Look at this. This is padding. So yeah, get gloves with padding, jacket with padding. Don't try to rush around and stuff like that. You don't necessarily have to go fast all the time. See, as you ride, you understand that you can go fast at certain places. You can speed up and stuff like that. you don't unnecessarily have to show off. There's a time for everything. There's a time for show off, there's a time for chilling out, there's a time for cruising, there's always a time for everything. You shouldn't mix it up. You shouldn't like do everything that ends up with you being injured, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants to get injured. Like when you're injured, and luckily if you're alive, you have to be bedridden for a few months, maybe even a year, who knows. It depends on the injury, and sometimes you just lose your life. So why risk everything just for enjoyment or urgency or anything that leads to accidents? Even if it's a car, even if it's a bike, you just have to be as careful as possible. That's all I'm trying to say. Just safety is the main thing. Safety should always be the first priority. This is the best recommended thing. When you're upgrading your bikes, you go level by level, from a 150 to a 350 or a 400, from a 400 to a 650 or a 600 or a 650 to a 800 or a 900, or basically you can go to 1000 at this point. When after 650 and 600 you can go to 1000, doesn't matter, because you'll be enough experienced to know that you should you'll have an idea how to ride, where to ride, when to ride. People with no experience, they do many stuff. Even people, I'm not trying to say even people with experience don't get into accidents. It happens because of someone else on the road, and that someone else is an inexperienced fool. So what I'm trying to say is, don't be that fool. Keep yourself safe, keep others on the road safe. You are putting your life at risk and someone else's life at risk, honestly. Let me just turn around. Actually, I've come too far, almost too far. Stay as safe as possible on the roads. Don't try to rush anywhere. You don't really have to rush anywhere. See, people who have a passion for bikes, they know what I'm trying to say. They know what I'm trying to talk about. The passion for bikes, you'll get used to any bike at any time. But if you're someone who is inexperienced, you need a good amount of time with a certain bike. Always gear up when you're going out. Even if you don't have anything, a helmet is the basic necessity. You always need a helmet. It hurts when somebody passes away because of something like this, which was easily avoidable if the certain measures were taken. I just wanted to talk about this. Keep yourself safe, keep others on the road safe. I don't know what else to say upon this. Just there'll be a lot of people who will feel sad for you. Even you wouldn't know that these people would feel sad for you. They will feel sad. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because this was something I wanted to say to the people watching this video. And if you watched till here, then hope you've understood what I was trying to say. And if you're a rider and if you're a car driver, if you drive cars, then wear seat belts. That's the most basic thing. And so I just wanted to talk about that. But yeah, I know this is a different location, but I just wanted to say that when you see people riding fast, trying different stunts on the internet, don't try to copy them, because in the end you're gonna end up being in an accident and stuff like that. You need to have your own style in riding. So when you have enough experience, you're gonna ride in your own way, speed up in your own way, and every stuff like that, anything related to that. So never get influenced. I don't know, influences influence you, but just try to keep it in your own style. Try to be safe. In the end, your safety matters, as I said before, and I keep saying it again. Safety first priority. Keep that in mind. Before you buy a bike, buy a helmet. I don't know what else to say. Don't try to do what people do. Just go in your own pace, and then you'll be able to do it. Thank you for watching the video, and see you in the next one. Peace.